We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live by a tape-delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts.
Yeah.
I think they should have just called it Nightfall.
Let's be honest. Yeah, let's just call it Nightfall.
So, yeah, that was my attempt to give the people who are watching or listening a small glimpse of what's coming up in 2012.
And there were all our thoughts.
If you ever wondered what it's like going to a movie with us,
it's great.
It's very similar to that.
So great.
Wait, except Resident Evil Afterlife when we went to see that.
Shut up. Resident Evil was awesome. And like I said, you do not diss The Cage. The Cage is one of the most prolific cinematic actors of our time.
And look at the camera with that face.
Just turn around. Just turn around.
Look at the
Please
camera.
turn around.
Look at the camera.
Turn around. Just do it.
Really?
Yes.
Prolific. He is, So, that Season of the Witch was a masterpiece of gold.
So, okay, you got one.
Hey,
one more on that list?
Wait,
or is it just one long?
Was Face Off good?
Face Off was good.
Was I don't Gone with
Raising Arizona, Con Air, the first
Gone with 60 Seconds.
Gone in 60 Seconds, the first Ghost Rider.
The first Ghost Rider. Okay, yeah. You just want to twist that knife in there a little bit more.
I didn't see anything really wrong with it.
Oh, God, what's that one thing? Something
Kick-ass.
to Bangkok?
That was a remake.
And then how about that one movie where he was also a future sight player? Next, was it?
That was a good movie. Next was a good movie.
Yeah, that was so spectacular.
Never seen it. Don't look at me. Look at him.
I'm excited. Don't look at me. Look at him.
Yeah. Look at me. I'm your competition, bitch. I'm over here.
I'm more surprised
Tempest. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, bullshit. Have you seen that? Exactly.
I'm saying okay.
I'm surprised you didn't play Lucasfilm's new movie coming out.
Right.
No. The best part that gets me every time I see the trailer is how it's a World War II fighter plane movie, but they play dubstep.
Oh wait, is that the one with the black people start shooting the airplanes?
Yeah.
Wow! That is literally the best way he can describe that.
It was like red
tails.
Yeah.
That is the best way to describe. That would have only been better if he would have been like, wait, like that Cuba Jr. movie where he got his foot cut off and he had to walk in the water, which they're all afraid of too.
Welcome to 2012 for the Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here we go again.
Wow. Really? I'm amazed you didn't classify them as the flying metal mines.
We actually might get kicked off the air this year.
I am incredibly impressed by this.
As long as Soba doesn't pass his freedom of speech.
Yeah, iTunes will be able to live another day.
I didn't say the other word, so
yeah, we don't have to bleep out a word this time.
Did you read that the article that I put on Facebook about the Mall America fights? With how racist that was?
Yes, and none of my cousins were there.
Congrats, guys.
Yes, we did. And no, we didn't post any of the other ones, like the one that Gunner gave me that was apparently from Fox in, like, the freaking South.
No, that's
so
the one.
Every word was misspelled.
Dude, that's the one I put, I thought.
That sounds about right.
I put one from, Alabama on my Facebook, and everybody, put, dude, that is so racist.
Yeah,
I'm
because
dude, that's freaking awesome.
They say the N-word in there about 7 times.
They also called you guys monkeys.
Wrong.
They also called you guys, black monkeys or black
the
stinking
sheriff
monkeys.
of the town is like, seriously, is this really from Fox or is this a joke? 'Cause I couldn't tell the difference. Minnesota, the greatest place on earth to live.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, it's from the South, and it was like the first thing on Google when I Googled it. I'm like, what the deuce?
And with all that having been
And
said,
this is a gaming podcast.
I am, of course, your host. Your very
Proprietor and lover of Nick Cage.
your returning champion, your all-knowing exalted one himself, your king of kings.
Oh, apparently
Big,
it's not benevolent anymore.
It drops with
Hey,
each year.
Big Daddy Cool himself, Andy Kruger, and along with
God of
me
War
on
is not a
this-
puzzle game.
Let it freaking go already.
If you're even getting flack from him and worrying about it, that's just sad. It should only be from me that you actually feel some kind of remorse and sadness about this. Him, it's just, yeah.
I usually don't.
It's
but-
like a cat that just walks around your legs too many times. You're just like, whatever.
Are there rainbows behind it?
Not this time.
Hi, I'm Gunner. I'm in studio.
for once.
For once.
Look who we kidnapped from bed. I mean, picked up.
And he actually has clothes on today, which is an upgrade.
I was awake at 10 this morning.
Yes, I actually called him and he was awake. I was
Well, I
pleasantly
made you
surprised.
call him.
And there wasn't speed involved. Kind of
Nice.
impressive.
I didn't have to wake up and put on my bow tie.
Though it was very classy.
It was.
I believe it.
And of course, you know me, the guy in the corner who's always got to make all of your arguments somehow plausible in any way, shape, or form. Your true keeper of those gate keys, Dark Reaper.
You're not in the
Not
corner. You're
my
like in the
fault.
middle of the room, dude.
Well, technically, we're all in
in
corners.
See, that's what happens when you have a square. There are 4 sides with 4 corners.
And there's no tetherball? What the fuck? Why are we not playing?
4 squares.
We all equal
Okay,
on
my
getting him
name is
out
Garrett
first.
Ford, and I actually do have clothes on.
Wow, enough to make you stop. That's actually a little surprising.
This is that time I really wish I had the Looney Tunes theme dubbed up so I could just, like, have it playing through the background. Because you know you can just hear it in the back of your head. So why not just make it a reality?
What's
So,
Looney Tunes?
Make me...
It's a property by Warner Brothers, which I'm sure you know nothing
Animaniacs.
about since you're a Marvel guy.
Animaniacs.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah.
That's a property of Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was
It's-
Warner Brothers.
He does really weird things that makes me hate and
Steven
love
Spielberg
him.
also brought us Freakazoid, so...
Yes. I don't understand this man. He's literally me in a contained box of insanity. It's like he'll do something that'll break my hair and just make me want to kill everybody, and then he'll do something amazing. And it's like,
I've only watched one episode of Freakazoid, and that was the one when there was Candlejack.
oh, Candle Jack.
That's a good
Don't
one.
say his name or he'll come and get you.
Yep. So, believe
said
it or
Apple
not,
Jacks.
we actually do have news to cover this week. I mean, we have been off for roughly about 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I got an email from somebody last night about that we were gone a little too long, and things
from
were thought
Jeff?
to might have happened.
Was it
No.
with Jeffrey?
No, we're still here, believe it or not. Yeah, just with Christmas and New Year's all falling on Sundays, you know, for our holiday break. Unfortunately, went a little longer this year.
So something two of us don't hardly celebrate, and one of us
I didn't celebrate.
one of us barely wants to be doing it at some times. Okay,
yeah.
I like this.
Wait.
So,
Did
yes.
you do something?
What?
So he probably did something.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was like us two, we didn't do anything?
Nope.
Sweet.
Oh.
I worked that night.
I was unconscious the next day, so yeah,
With clothes on.
possibly. I was unconscious. I couldn't tell you. Anyway,
Wolverine all
so
over again.
yes, we are still alive. This show does still exist. I know you've been clamoring. You've been waiting to get your nerd fix on, and we are back in here to give you that excitement once more.
And we're only censored. Not by the government.
Yeah.
Yet.
So far. So, with all that, we do have news, we have movies, we have comic news, and of course we have the review of the one and only game that actually had the balls to come out right before Christmas, Star Wars The Old Republic. So, stay with us as
Wait,
we
who
will
got
be
that game?
right back.
Balls.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
And we are back, and why not kick off 2012, right?
I feel like we were all mentally having a conversation there for a second. Like, someone fucked this up. Someone fucked this up.
Oh, wait. Everybody, it's going to be one of those shows.
Whoa, now that you're ruined, Dave.
And why not kickstart 2012 right where we left 2011?
In the
Lawsuits! Oh, but this might actually be a decent lawsuit. It is being reported. Nothing's really been said as of yet what the results are, but Interplay and Bethesda have settled their Fallout MMO lawsuit.
He's clapping
Oh,
for
great,
all
that
of us.
still works. I'm only hoping he got that reference.
I doubt it. I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. He didn't even play the game.
Wait, what
Oh.
game?
That's Portal 2.
Okay.
When you're falling down the shaft, and she starts doing that, and she goes, "Oh wow, that still works." Okay.
Oh, I thought that he was the guy in the silence that gets the slow clap going, so it just chains together, like in all the movies.
No,
Except oh god, what was that? It was a cartoon though. I can't remember. I don't know if it was an Adult Swim or if it was Family Guy, where they make that reference and everyone just kind of looks at him like, that doesn't always work.
Family Guy.
You don't always get that.
So, yes, Interplay, Bethesda, finally settled. We might get our Fallout MMO finally. So, who's taking bets that Bethesda crushed Interplay here?
Well, rumors from what I've heard is that Interplay is going to release a statement within about a month, and as of right now, their website is still up, and nothing's been taken down on the MMO, so maybe they settled.
Okay.
Maybe they well, I mean, that was probably the wrong word, because they did settle, but maybe they
Just
came
about to say.
to an even compromise where it's probably going to be Interplay makes it, but Bethesda's probably going to get all the money, or they're
Or
gonna
get a
split it
good portion of it,
50-50.
yeah.
I'm hoping what's
60-40.
going to happen is they're just going to buy Interplay at this point and just have their have it a sub Bethesda studio.
Well, I was
and
just
have them
I was just
develop
gonna say
Just acquire
have
them.
Interplay make it, Bethesda publishes it.
it. Yeah.
Either one company acquires the other, or some kind of mutual
Well,
agreement where
I-
one makes it and one publishes, and this way the rights are on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Happiness. Everyone shares.
Yes.
Everyone works out.
as long as Obsidian's not involved. Moving on. Our
Hey,
next
so how's that South Park game showing up?
Couldn't tell you. It's not out yet.
Yeah, but
So-
what does it look like? Oh, wait, it actually looks pretty good. No, never mind.
Well, we'll see what
It's
happens.
not that hard when you have to work with N64 graphics.
Oh. Or a cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. I know something. I know a little bit of news that hurt somebody's feelings a little bit because he has to wait
I don't have
a couple
feelings.
more weeks. Gotham City Imposters has been delayed from January to February.
It should be in my console right now.
It might.
I was gonna say hands.
Yeah,
Bold.
you were gonna say hands. We all believe you were gonna say hands.
It should be out. It should have been out today, shouldn't it? Wasn't it scheduled for the 8th?
I think it was scheduled
Today's
for
the 9th, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
One day behind.
I don't know what date. Wait.
No, today is
It's
the
the
8th.
8th. Boom! I'm glad that was worthy enough for a boom.
And that's Jenga.
Wait, so the 9th is when school starts. Okay. I
Yeah.
got it now.
Yeah.
There you go, buddy.
I
So,
would have been late for school.
Not important.
yeah, exactly.
It's the American education system. You're,
Yes.
you're totally fine.
Delayed. My heart broken till February. Undecided when yet.
Yeah, so.
I'm amazed there just hasn't been a demo.
I know.
I'm
actually-
kinda
Well, the
surprised
Gears
by
of War
that.
3 demo just came out.
Yeah, I'm just
Like a
amazed
week
that
ago or
that one
something.
didn't get a demo. I'm almost surprised. Just to build more hype.
I know. Let's see. Also, we found out that Microsoft is re-releasing Flight Simulator,
Oh no.
and for free. But if you want the full version, gotta pay for it.
Fuck you.
But you can tool up your prop jets and all what have you, and go flying around, do.
are you
Just
talking
like back
about?
in the old days.
That's the only time I get to feel like Al Qaeda, and it'd be a positive thing. I find my house and I do exactly what God intended me to do to it. Nose bomb right inside.
I still say I want to do it. I want to go to an airport, and I want to do a page over the intercom. Who am I looking for? First name Al, last name Kata.
We are not sponsored by the
Just throwing out those ones as fast as we can, huh?
So we know that nobody. He's the terrorist.
Oh yeah.
He's the terrorist. I'm a freaking angel.
Who's the one with the police record?
Is that
Not the
Boomer?
black guy.
Is that Boomer?
No, now that's Jenga.
On a semi-related note.
Semi-related.
Well, it is. It's related to Al Qaeda. On Imgur, or however you say it, the image hosting site,
Yep.
the #1 image of 2011 was Obama's picture with the sunglasses, and he's pointing. He's like, "Sorry, I couldn't get you that birth certificate. I was too busy killing Osama bin Laden."
Nice.
#1 picture of 2011. By far, it had more views than the top second and third picture combined.
Nice. Very nice.
Go America.
Gotta love memes.
Yeah, I was a fan of, Obama. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Oh no! No!
So, Mass Effect 3 news, we found out what we're getting as far as pre-order bonuses. If you pre-order, you will be receiving an M55 Argus assault rifle. If you pre-order on Origin, you will also get a Raider shotgun. And also, if you pre-order from GameStop, you don't get the shotgun, but you get N7 assault gear.
So when you get the
Which
Raiders
includes an
shotgun,
assault
does
rifle.
it shoot
Yes,
out like
yes,
the entire defensive line of the Raiders?
That would be cool.
Just wondering.
That would be cool.
And they all have spikes and big heads. I kind of want to mix them with Battletoads.
Oh, God.
So basically, pre-order from GameStop. Is what
Either
they're
get it
trying
from
to tell you.
GameStop or get it from Origin, one of the two.
Yep.
Because obviously, those the only ones you care about, and your weapon's gonna be upgraded within 1 level anyways. So
Pretty
might
much.
as well get the armor.
There you go.
Let's see. I know a game that we've talked about a lot of times on this show for one reason or another was the #1 downloaded game for Christmas Day on 2011.
Skyrim.
Angry Birds with a
on
whopping
iPad.
6.5 million downloads. That's a lot
What?
of tablets that we're getting
That's
for
a lot.
Christmas.
Oh, I know. I got at least 2 people in my family that got tablets, and one of them was not me.
Did they download Angry Birds?
I'm gonna take a really wild guess that my sister did, but my brother also got a tablet. He got your Kindle Fire
Okay,
from my mother.
nice.
I still have yet to not bitch about this to my family. It's really funny. She also got him a 3DS.
What do they fuck do they hate you so much?
Who in my family doesn't hit me? I'm goddamn awesome.
What did you get for Christmas?
Clothes.
And they got a
That gift
3DS
that
and
keeps
a
on giving.
freaking Kindle and all that.
Exactly.
Wow,
Don't
they
worry.
must- they must-
He'll trade it for something else in no time or lose it, because that's pretty much how he works. He actually traded one of his old DS's for something else. And I'm not talking traded to a store. He traded with another kid in his school. That's how much he understands the idea of compensation and money value.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right, economics.
Yeah.
He's starting off really strong.
I have a quarter. I have a penny. I'll trade you. All right.
My idea is that he will in no time, he will be head of Congress.
That sounds about right.
But wait, what did he get in return? This is important.
I believe he traded a fat DS for a DS Lite.
I don't see how you lost here.
He didn't really lose. The only difference is that I believe the DS Lite was missing the stylus, and within about 2 days he broke the screen on it. Yeah,
He would still do better than our American Congress.
Yeah.
that's why I said he would be head.
Let's see. Also, we found out that there is a good chance that we will be seeing God of War 4 here shortly.
Why is that?
Who's left? Who would he kill
Because
now?
composer
All the animals.
Timothy, no, because even at the end of God of War 3, spoiler alert,
Way to put that in there.
yeah, the whole world's covered in water, and
Yeah, and that totally took out everyone when Noah did it too. Okay.
I'm just
Not
saying.
the first time the world's been covered by
Wait,
water
is
and
he going to
everything's
try to kill
alive.
Noah now?
I hope.
Oh
I only
my-
hope. I hope
Wow.
that we move to the other gods. That would be great. if he starts getting pissed at all of the other biblical gods.
Wait, so
And yes, the churchgoer said it. The only churchgoer here said it.
that will probably be the line that's finally crossed that will get it shut down.
Oh no.
No, I doubt it.
Because
Not
none
the
of-
sex mini games?
No, because none of them tried to shut down Final Fantasy when one of their characters was named Sephiroth. Okay, so that won't do it. Jewish.
Okay.
The tree of Sephiroth.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's quite true.
So,
Let's see.
Yes,
but again, this
we
is not the first time that we've had this leak. This was leaked last year too.
Well, it was rumored last year, but now
No,
you're
no.
actually getting physical.
Well, it wasn't
proof.
rumored. It was leaked via one of our great friends, which this one came from too, Australia. Last time it was a Australian retailer that leaked it.
At least
Sure.
it wasn't
So this
Russia.
one was actually someone from the inside.
Is my Grand Theft Auto 5 pre-order from Germany still valid?
I don't think so. Oh,
I thought that was confirmed. What is this?
let's see. Also, we found out that House of the Dead 3 and 4 are going to be coming to the PlayStation Network. So,
Yay!
Boo.
Move support.
yep.
Okay, then I'm fine.
Get my zombie killing on.
Yeah.
Connect support? One day.
Yeah, because that
One
system
day.
works so well.
It works when you're not Andrew.
Works for me.
It works for me.
It worked for me.
All right, so I guess you're the odd man out. No soul.
Not that I know of.
So far, you're the only one in the house that it hasn't worked for. Which, once again, I told you, take it downstairs.
Wasn't going to happen.
See? So clearly you didn't want it to work.
No.
I took it from my room upstairs. Works fine.
I had it
Had to move.
downstairs and it works perfectly fine.
I
I
played
even
it
bought
in
Love a
big
large
open
area.
basement.
Though. You had to move
Yep.
to a larger area. That was the
I
whole
even
point.
Bring it
bought
outside. It's not that scary.
maybe for him.
I go outside plenty, thank you very much. Moving on.
And that's not outside to your car, by the way.
So, Syndicate's going to have standalone co-op when it comes out later this year.
I don't know if I'm still excited for Syndicate as much.
Not that it turned it into a first-person shooter.
I don't know if it's that. I've seen some of the videos for it, but, you know, anything more to get this game, I guess, whatever little bump it needs to, you know, at least get to that mark. Is that have a release date yet? I forget.
Not yet.
I forget who's even developing that now. Is it the same company or did...
Yeah, it's something, or it's an underscore of EA.
Okay, but
If I
I thought
remember right.
originally it was Sony Entertainment doing...
No, that's not Sony.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see. Also, we found out that we are getting a new Lego Batman. DC Superheroes. So now I can feel good when I punch black guys apart when I'm playing a Superman.
This is in our benefit because now we can break apart Superman.
Yes.
There is kryptonite that exists. It's called Batman's fists.
Which will be all of my gameplay.
What's even better is if they're gonna make a video game, $10 is they're gonna make actual Lego sets, and oh, the fun we will have.
Oh, dear God.
You don't have the Superman Legos?
They're out?
Dude,
Yeah?
there's been Superman Legos for a while.
I
There's even Harley Quinn and Joker Legos, though they're really
I knew they were
expensive.
like the Batman ones. I didn't know they
No,
were.
they're
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, not even
They-
current.
yeah,
they're
they-
old. In the old ones, they
Really?
have old ones.
Yeah, they've got
Yeah.
like the whole
They're-
DC universe.
Over in
but
the
they're just
Legoland.
really, they're kind of really expensive to get.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think there's some current ones, but yeah.
What I'm surprised about is Spider-Man hasn't been picked up by Lego, even though they've already released Lego sets. It's going to another like building block company,
Okay.
which was shocking because it's not Lego, so it sucks.
It's probably like Boom Blocks or something.
Yeah, it's one of
Like
those.
big
or
like-
like,
Mega
Like
Bloks or
Connects or...
Yeah.
Well, Connects
Well,
are good.
Connects was okay. I mean, that was out at the same time as Lego, but these
But-
are like it's just still Legos, but they've somehow modified them in some sort of way.
They're bringing
like, now
back-
they've got L-shaped Legos. It's like
They're bringing back a Rector set.
Eh.
maybe.
Connects were good because they knew where the line was. They never tried to like outdo Lego. They're like, we'll do our thing, you do our thing. We'll be
Connect
at
was
it.
all about okay, this is what you're making, this is what you got to make. That's it.
Yep.
Build
Oh.
a big giant roller coaster.
Yep.
Also,
Never fucking.
I can happily report that
I never got
someone
that.
agreed with us on our Game of the Year nomination
That Minecraft deserved every award it got.
that Batman Arkham City was deserving of the Game of the Year nod, according to GameFly, as the most rented game in 2011.
Is that a
It's
good
not
thing
the
or a
only
bad
one
thing?
it's not the only one though. I mean,
It beats Skyrim.
Well, I know, but what does that mean? Because just because it was rented, does that mean more people went and bought Skyrim than people bought Batman?
I don't think that they calculate their numbers on sales as much as they just count how many times it was taken from them.
Well, I know for the rental, but
yeah,
I mean,
but then again, Skyrim is a lot
Because that's the only way they look at it.
bigger
They look at
than
sales of
which
modern-
is good for
Batman.
GameFly, but I mean, as an
Yeah.
overall, is Batman a better
but
game because
the
it was rented?
quality isn't there.
doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
But still, it's not the only place that said it was Game of the Year. I believe. I don't remember if it was Destructoid gave it Game of the Year.
Nope, Destructoid gave it to Portal 2.
Oh, that's right.
Of course he did.
But yeah, some other places
Yeah, I
gave.
remember that one.
Some other places gave Batman Game of the Year, I believe. I know it wasn't GameSpot because they gave it to Skyrim.
Skyrim.
And
Game Informer?
G4.
Skyrim.
Okay. So, but that was a weird one anyway.
Oh, I knew that one.
Remember?
Yeah, as soon as Batman won Best Action Game and they had the head of Rocksteady come out and do the interview, I'm like, well, I already know where
this
the
is
game.
going.
Yeah, so I turned it off right there.
At least it wasn't Zelda. God.
No, but yeah, we
Zelda
don't need to
won
go down that
viewers.
road.
Yeah, that does not make sense.
No, yes, it
Zelda
does.
was
There
not-
are more of them than there are of us, which I'm talking the whole of Japan.
Zelda was not out, and yet it won Game of the Year.
Once
on
again, more of them than there are of us.
So you're going to be able to get a free copy of Twisted Metal Black in the upcoming Twisted Metal game if you buy it for PlayStation.
Okay, this is another one of those one-ups that they're doing for them
Yep.
again.
So adding the old game in there, I like that.
It's a company that just does not want to do bad.
No. Oh, let's see. Also, well, a company that probably did bad and now is paying for it a little bit. Viacom was ordered to pay $383 million to former Harmonix shareholders. That's what happens when you
pay
try and
retribution.
dump a IP or when you dump a legally or openly traded company and
Yeah,
try to shut it down.
it's kind of what happens. Just Viacom paying for those one times when they think that they're still all-powerful God and they're not.
Yep. Oh, let's see. Also, going back to court cases, we now officially have the date when the Fall of Duty can happen. May 7th, 2012. EA, Activision, head-to-head one more time.
Wait. What?
Were you off this bandwagon already too?
I don't remember. Well, I don't think you were part of the show when we covered
No.
this.
No, because that was over summer, but...
We still. I jumped ship off of this too a while ago.
Wait. So... Okay, let me
It's
see if I
not
got
done
this.
yet.
So, Activision made Call of Duty, and they were originally suing...
No.
Wes and Zappella, the guys
The
who
guy-
did Modern
yeah.
Warfare and
Yeah.
Infinity War.
They were suing
because
Activision, right?
well,
They sued Activision first because
they got fired
their-
by Activision because Activision accused them of being in collusion to jump to EA.
Right.
And so they're suing Activision for lost damages and all this and money owed from Modern Warfare 2 still, and the rights to the Modern Warfare name. And so Activision countersued and was like, yeah, you guys were in collusion and this and that. And also they brought EA into this because they're like, well, they wanted to jump ship and this is detrimental to our company and franchise and stuff like that. So EA right away countersued Activision.
So this has turned into a giant clusterfuck of he said, she said, that he said, that she said.
No,
that he
I'm just
didn't do
I'm
this.
just happy
And that's how
with
it
this.
goes.
I'm just happy with
That's
this.
what
So and it's literally been a trade of blows the entire. Or Activision won a little bit of the case. EA won a little bit of the case. Activision came back. EA won a little bit more again. So they've gone back and forth. Finally, not a Supreme Court judge, but one of the higher up court judges said, "Okay, you know what? You have your case. You have your case. May 7th." In a jury courtroom, nonetheless. They are going to a 12-man jury on this. finally settle this.
You know what I'm going to be happy about?
The true battle is about to happen.
Blizzard is not named in here. Yes!
Well, they're not owned by them.
I
They're
know.
owned by Activision.
I know.
Not really.
What?
No,
They are sharing buddies, but there's no way that they're coming to their court case and giving them a high five.
That's why I'm so happy. They're not.
They're gonna pull a Sony on Sopa. Like, whoa, right now.
The head of Blizzard walks in with a paper bag over his head, going, we're just not associated with Activision.
Mike Modane,
That's as far as it goes.
Mike Modane, thank you for not saying anything. Just let Bobby Kotick just kill himself.
Oh,
He'll spin his wheels and go.
let's
Since
see.
we're talking about Call of Duty, there was a most anticipated list for 2012, and I think the best one on there was Activision's gonna make a Call of Duty game. Everyone's gonna buy it. It's not going to be anything original, but it doesn't matter. Call of Duty, who gives a shit anymore?
Yep.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I started calling it this year, and it's become the Madden of shooters.
That's
It
what
really
I'm
Might as
basically.
well.
That's what basically
Someone
was
took
saying
the
to
title
myself.
finally.
Yep.
That's what I'm basically
Because
saying
Madden
to
has been
myself.
falling off for a while.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we might as well let somebody else take it.
I'm basically saying this like most anticipated Activision thing. Please, new graphics engine. Please, new graphics engine. Please.
How come there isn't a Civil War game? Give me that.
They have.
It's called Juarez.
like a revolutionary war.
No, yeah,
The first couple levels were.
No, but they're all the History Channel games.
Yeah.
They
What
just
about
don't
like a
get
World War
talked about.
One game?
That was beaten to a dead horse, and then
Yeah,
they did World War
they-
II, and that got beaten to a dead horse.
That was
and
like the
Big
first.
Red
That was like
Wine.
the first. Yeah. The
now we're
first
just making
Vietnam.
up wars.
Call of Duties and the first Medal of Honor.
Well, that's what Black Ops was. We went back. Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we did. We just went back to
What
it.
about the Korean War then?
Call of Duty Space.
What about the Cold
Shut
War?
up.
Yeah, that was Black Ops.
No, that was Vietnam.
Vietnam War.
Space.
Well, it was still the Cold War.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing with the first couple levels when you invade during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Cuban Missile. Yeah, we hit the Cuban
Yeah,
Missile.
so-
So we took care of most of the war. So now I guess we can move into more
Korean-
modern wars. So I guess we might as well hit. You know,
What
well,
about
not
the
Bay of
War of
Pigs, but,
1812?
They did Bay of Pigs.
Yeah, no, but I'm not
Oh.
saying.
I'm not going to be sitting there trying to load a musket with an avatar while.
I did. And it was perfect.
But imagine how much
Well,
fun that would be on the
standing-
Kinect if
well-
you had to load
well-
your musket.
No, don't back to us. Yes. Moving on now.
While standing 5 meters in front of the guy, when I could just take the musket and go beat him over the head with it.
Well, not if you're playing the British, you can't.
Oh.
Honor and battle, sir.
Oh, let's see. Well, as long as we were kind of talking about it a little bit already. So, Anonymous has threatened Sony for being on the whole SOPA bandwagon.
Who did?
Anonymous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the whole ESP and all that fun stuff. But Epic is
Oh, I forgot my
off.
mask.
But Epic is off. They are not supporting SOPA along with most of the major gaming developing companies. So
And Google.
Google, Facebook, Twitter.
The internet.
The internet itself is against them.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact date, but the day before this is supposed to go in front of Congress again. If your internet doesn't work,
Don't freak out.
Don't panic. Grab a towel.
this is the companies. This is all the companies doing their blackout to show you exactly what it would
Wait.
be like if this law passed.
I hope it's on Monday. Those are
Why?
my like long days of school, and
Oh,
if
okay,
the
so that
internet
won't
doesn't
matter.
work,
Maybe you won't have class.
yeah.
Yeah.
But how will I check Reddit?
Wait, how will I play online video games?
But how will my
That
Facebook?
won't matter.
How will I update my status about my unnecessary
Okay,
cats?
we're getting pre-jitters. Calm down.
But Facebook.
Calm down.
You might actually have to see this big burning ball of gas in the sky called the sun.
But it hurts.
I know. It'll be okay.
Wait, we'll have to play video games
Offline?
offline.
I've only been doing it for 4 months now. I'm already off that tit.
Okay, we'll just have a movie day. That'll calm you down.
Somebody might finally get to see Spaceballs.
How will I pirate it?
How will I watch watch it, I won't be able to download it illegally from the Pirate Bay.
I feel like this would be a good idea to maybe call AMC and just have a movie day-a-thon or something. You've got the whole collection of goddamn Lord of the Rings. We can watch that. That will take one entire day.
I have the extended
I have
edition.
all 8 seasons of 24.
And you've got Doctor
It'll
Who.
take exactly 24 hours. Wow, that was a good use of our last day on Earth.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, let's see. Also, we found out from a Disney newsletter passed out that Epic Mickey 2 is happening. This is where I go, no shit, Sherlock?
maybe, maybe not. Is anyone excited for this? Did anyone actually even try?
I heard
Well, it was on the
Mickey
Wii,
was-
so of course not.
To
I
be
said
excited,
pride,
you would
you
need
have
to own a Wii, and to be excited for something on the Wii would be...
Backwards.
Detrimental.
I'll leave it to you guys to...
I heard it was a
I
really,
played
really
Skyward
like
Sword
one
on the
of,
Wii.
I bought
How
Skyward
was-
Sword too.
Actually, decent. Wasn't bad.
I bought Skyward Sword too.
So I was just wondering if anyone actually saw or played
I
it a little
saw
bit.
it.
I mean, there was a demo.
I saw it,
the first
but-
one was decent, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was
first
okay.
one was
It
really
had
good.
it had some glaring
Yeah.
issues though.
But it got
so-
good reviews on the
But
first
you know,
one.
yeah.
if they would have just made it like Tim Burton Mickey, it would have been good. But they kind of they did it, but then didn't really want to do it.
Yeah.
So
Let's just hope it gets the sequel it needs.
Let's see. Of course, Grand Theft Auto 3 was released for iOS and Android devices. As for the
Minus the
10
coffee
for the,
mug.
for the 10-year
now.
anniversary.
For now.
And if you have any of the PC mods from the original GTA 3, you can load them on your Android device. Grand Theft Auto 3 on Android is very mod friendly.
I'll tell you that one later.
Okay. So
I like the brain connection. Like,
That's how we work.
let's see.
This is why Skype doesn't work for these casts.
Crystal Dynamics, is, of course, the wonderful geniuses that are bringing us back Tomb Raider, have announced they are now working on a new IP. Further details to come.
I'm happy. I'm happy to see another developer do something outside of the box for once. Especially one that's been pretty much living on its only one moving franchise.
what is?
Tomb Raider and Crystal Dynamics.
Let's see. Bright Light Studios, the team that brought us the Harry Potter games from EA, has been shut down.
Which Harry Potter game?
Not the Lego ones, the actual,
The
like,
actual
Harry
game
Potter and the
ones.
Okay, so bit of a question here. Did any of you own a Game Boy?
Yeah.
Like the original Game Boy? Okay.
Yeah.
I figured that was a stupid question, but figured I'd throw that out there still. Did any of you have the first 2 Harry Potter games that came out for Game Boy Color?
No.
No.
Where they were RPGs? They were like Final Fantasy, but Harry Potter styled?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And-
These
they
were
just
these
as
were the
in-depth
last
as-
2 that they put out on,
Yeah.
on the current gen
Okay,
stuff.
so
for, like,
they,
360
I
and
think the
PS3.
company switched because when it went to Game Boy Advance, is then you start getting running around, like, you basically fell into the current first-person.
Yeah,
shooter.
this was the first third-person waving your wand around and shooting things.
Then I don't care. I've been waiting for this company to shut down since I was a child. It
Took a
Oh,
while.
just took a while.
Exactly.
Well, and the series ending. Maybe they won here.
Let's see.
I like the series ending.
With
Bucks.
the transition into
And
the
I'm
new
all
year, Xbox avatars have lost their right to armament.
What did that mean?
So what does that
Wait,
mean?
what?
Yeah.
Basically, what this is, because Xbox is trying to push that they are the family-friendly console,
Fuck
and,
that.
and you know all this stuff, all the guns and all the actual devices that would be seen as harming another person for your avatar stuff have been removed from Xbox Live.
So
Lightsabers?
lightsabers?
Lightsabers should be gone. Guns are gone. Knives are gone.
What about guitars? Because I could hit somebody over the head with
No,
the
my guitar is still there.
If you pre-purchase before January 1st, you get to keep it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Why was there not more warning? I wanted a lightsaber.
Yeah.
there was a big photo on G4 of Cliff Blazinski with his Reaper just going crazy, going, I'm not defending this.
That means you need G4. That's one. That's
One
That,
place.
that was the only
Okay.
spot I saw it.
Yeah,
but-
one place.
oh no, wait! I saw it on Game Informer too.
That's when you need to send the mass text to the world saying buy all the lightsabers.
Oh my god,
So-
really?
When they
Yes.
start getting all that money because
I
everybody
wonder if
buys
the portal
lightsaber.
gun it would get removed.
Yep.
But it's not a weapon.
True. And it's not something you bought. You have to play the game to get it.
Well, ooh.
Because there's those kind of fun game.
No, because I still got mine.
Okay, you
because that was
is
the
it
prototype
actually
that the
loaded
car-
on the disc that you get it, or
Yeah,
is it that you?
It's one of the in-game ones that you can get from the game. So
Okay.
that's why. It was,
So yeah, it would be no different like when you unlocked a couple of things, like when I unlocked that stuff from Comic Jumper or Monday Night Combat.
Yeah,
you
like,
got
it's
that.
one of those.
oh,
included
that
with-
means that there's no chance at the giant purple dildo. Damn. I guess
The Penetrator?
my Saints Row character will never be complete.
Uh,
Fuck this.
well, going from one obscenely game to more than likely another, and unfortunately, I don't know if this is one I'll be playing or not. So South Park the RPG.
He will.
Yep.
It is confirmed that Matt Stone and Trey Parker are having a heavy influence onto the game, where to the point where Obsidian's come back and like, this is what we're doing. No, that looks too good. Dumb it down or crappy it up. Or this would never happen in the South
show.
Park universe.
Well, this is their first time actually getting to be a part of their game.
Yes.
So this is probably why they're being very, very close-knit with it.
2 thoughts. If you've ever listened to this podcast before, Andrew will be buying this game. And you would have known that from
If
the
you need
Afterthought
more-
show.
If you listen to our only afterthought,
Yeah.
That, or if you listen very closely to our very first cast, his loving clip that he decided to accidentally play in there, and also has voiced this character not once, not twice, but probably 3 or 4 times.
First, so like the...
If you listen to the very first episode,
like Scott
like
Pilgrim and...
Yeah.
you listen to the
Expendables? Okay.
Expendables.
if you listen
yep.
to the very first cast, the opening for that cast has a lovely clip of a certain character, which Andrew personally wanted to put
Yep.
in there.
Okay.
So it should tell you his kind of deep attachment to this show.
The fact that it looks just like you're watching an episode and how they're basically just they went to the nerds and say, put this but make me be able to touch it is basically what they're doing here.
But it's Obsidian Entertainment, right?
And you
right?
will get over it.
Wow, I've never heard him actually get slightly aggressive.
Oh, and of course, with that, we also finally have all 5 of our classes announced. You can choose between a warrior, a paladin, a wizard, the evil rogue, or last but certainly not least, the Jew.
I'm glad that Cartman was the one to announce that.
I don't know
Only
how
to make it
more
better.
people didn't see this coming when it said it was going to be an
Austin
unnamed class named by Cartman.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
I just didn't
how
know-
many defensive things has he said against any kind of group?
Oh, I know. That's why I'm like, this could go anywhere.
Oh, it so could have.
But after they announced it, I'm like, I am totally not surprised by this.
No,
I'm
I wasn't
looking
either.
Like maybe a lawsuit, maybe.
It's
No,
one of those
no,
where it's
no,
like,
never.
take my money now. Just give me it.
No,
Yeah,
because
it's Fry all over again. Shut up and take my money.
Because that
Use
goes
that
back.
word,
'cause-
Jew.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's
that,
the
goes,
word
that
Jew.
goes back to the show. They flat out said when they were when they did an interview, when we're making this show, we have to make sure that nothing's off limits and we go full bore, because as soon as we say we're not going there, that makes every single thing that we've done before this point, all racist, sexual,
yeah.
all that stuff now becomes obscenely offensive and people can come after us. So as long as we just keep going balls to the wall and
Which they tried to make fun of. They made fun of that fun statement when they did the South Park Simpsons episode.
yep.
All right.
That
Well,
was
I've
the whole
never
point of that
never
episode.
watched South Park before in my life.
Not surprised though.
No.
There's
I'm
a
really not
list
surprised.
out there that I can send you of the top 10 episodes, and it
We
will
need to
change
sit
your
him
life.
down and
Well-
have him watch the World of Warcraft episode.
No, I
Yeah,
no,
that
okay,
is
no,
a
no,
good
no,
one.
never mind.
That's
Never
on
mind.
that
I've
list.
seen like 3 of them. I've seen the World of Warcraft. I've seen When the Internet Goes Down or something.
This will be an exact replica of what happens.
I've seen when Cartman had Tourette's,
No, that was
That's a
a
good
pretty
one.
good one too.
and I've seen the one where
I'm only hoping Ginger
the
did.
scissors one or the scissoring one.
Oh.
with
Oh
the-
God!
yeah, no, that one
was
wasn't-
not great.
No,
It was bad enough when I had to watch the Ginger Kid episode. I was with my 2 friends who are Ginger.
So yeah, those are the ones.
And I kind of looked at them like,
the ginger
bad.
one, the Scott Tenorman one.
Oh,
that
one,
was-
if you want to watch one from this season that's really good, Broadway Brodown is probably one of the
Okay,
is probably
yep.
the best episode from
gotta-
this season.
Let's see, Cartman Loves Nambla.
I remember that one.
Hell on Earth.
I'm trying to remember what.
I'm not gonna remember all these.
I'm trying to remember what episode.
Just
what,
start watching some of the seasons.
Yeah,
It's the easiest way to remember. 'Cause
the
you'll just
Lord of
find
the
one
Rings.
next episode.
The
That's
one
all.
where they go to the video
Yes,
store.
yes, the
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings one was good.
Okay, so you can go to South Park's website and they have all their episodes available for stream except for the one that just aired. They need to wait
you have to
2 or
wait
3
2
weeks
before they'll stream
Yeah,
it.
because they show it on Comedy Central, and then they show it one more time the next week, and then that's when they're
It's
able to put it
free?
online.
Yeah.
Yeah, free.
And if you have Netflix, they're all streaming
on there.
Yep.
So
Let's see.
the crab people are in there. I saw that we get to go to the city of the crab people. It just makes me want to go find my friend Sheem and just do this.
As long as I get to visit the pants or the realm of the underpants.
The other pants gnomes, I think they're in there too.
Yep. So
I want a revolution
let's
of the
see.
otters.
Diablo 3 might officially have a release date according to Best Buy, not Blizzard, of being February 1st.
And how in depth are they about and confirmed of this release date? YouTube?
I say this is your guys'.
How strong behind this release date are they?
Big banners, big signs,
Music.
a sign that says it's coming,
A
and
countdown.
a countdown for February 1st. And they've got their like midnight party all set up. I'm gonna laugh when if I do go, show up and be like, "Where's Diablo, Best Buy?"
This can only go one of two ways, which is perfect.
'cause
Either A, Blizzard is going to totally look at them and go, "We're not fucking releasing it then," and they look like the fool and have to refund all that money, and if possible, have to pay something to Blizzard for that, or it is, and Blizzard gets pissed that they didn't get to announce their own game.
Or there's a third option. Blizzard is mad because that isn't the release date. It's like another date, but they still sell it that day.
No, Blizzard changes the release date from February 1st to February 2nd.
Just to fuck them over.
It would be better if it was January 31st. Let's be honest here.
Let's see. Also, I know.
Leap year.
Yes.
January 32nd.
February 29.
Yes.
Oh God, that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be perfect.
I know one that you posted. The survival horror game Amy coming out for Xbox Live and
Both of us. I posted
PSN on January 10th.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Amy. It looks interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
get it.
thought it was gonna be a full-fledged game. I didn't know.
Same here. I think they in the last minute decided to do it, which is very rare. I was another afterthought topic if we ever get to that, but still the same idea. A lot of
That
games.
show is coming.
No,
We're
just
we're
a lot of
producing-
games that-
or we're just working on producing
A
it.
lot of games that are very that you think are big budget titles and they end up being XBLA games. This is like the third or fourth one that I out of the blue just found out that
Like
they
Alan
won.
Wake?
Oh, not just
been
Alan
looking-
Wake. I Am Alive, which originally was for that, and then
Yep.
went to XBLA. Same thing happened. So it's in that weird nebulous.
We've been looking at the trailers on, and it does look like a survival horror, and actually looks like it's a. If it's co-op, it's gonna be pretty nice.
I'm kind of surprised that it's coming out.
Amy and Lena, is it Lena?
Elena, I think so.
If if you go away from Lena, or if Amy goes around, or whatever, if you guys separate, one of the characters will start to die and all that. Well,
Oh God.
so
It's Resident Evil 4.
No, it's more like it's more like Resident Evil 3 meets Ico. Except she can actually
God.
kind of defend
but
herself.
see, Amy is a small little child, and she's
Yeah.
got to keep on opening up random doors. It actually looks really fun.
Okay.
For some odd reason, it looks fun. And
Would
it
have been
looked like
nice
a
if they would have given
full-fledged
me a
game,
little
but
bit of
not-
head up for that date. They just announced
Yeah.
that randomly, and it's like, you mean next week? That's a little close. Also on that, pricing. 2 different
1600?
prices.
What?
PS3 will get it on the 10th for $12.99 according to them right now. But there is a poll open on, I either think Destructed or on their Facebook page for all of the fans to determine what the pricing will be for the game for PS3.
Okay.
Xbox will open the next day for 800 Microsoft points, which is roughly $10. So I don't know how that discrepancy happened. It could be because of the way. Well, for one, Microsoft uses
points.
Well, no, they use Buku money, which
Okay.
makes no sense.
Yep.
Yeah, so it could be because of that and the fact of how the PS3 has their setup, because I think theirs is also set up in. They have a tier set up for how you can do it. I don't know if you can just make a flat out one like $3.99, $2.99, $1.99.
I think you can. I'm not 100% sure.
So okay, so that's how that's working out. But yeah, so I guess if you want vote, you can make it $6.99.
Good.
Are you going to get this game?
Oh, I'm totally gonna get this game.
Yeah,
I was mad because I was hoping my sister would still be in town so I could crit the shit out of her.
I'm thinking of getting it too. So probably in the next couple weeks we might do a nice.
This will
I'll
be
say
my
we'll
new.
probably have a review on it.
Oh yeah, this will be my new Resident Evil game because 5 pissed me off
Yeah.
Just don't give Sheva a stun baton and you're okay.
every time.
Yeah.
It's bad enough when she had one gun. Use the other one. Don't run. Just use the other one. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. So, and now getting into the game that we will be reviewing later on. A little bit of Star Wars The Old Republic news. Starting off with busting a move will no longer save your life.
Okay, I'll tell you about this one. Okay, so there's two different things. There is get down, which is do the boogie, and then there's
Which I'm
your
hoping everyone on G4 saw that. You did.
Oh, yeah.
and then there's dancing, which is just regular dancing. If you get down or if you dance or whatever, basically what it does is it makes you invincible and it regens your health.
Not anymore.
Not anymore! I found that the hard way.
I'm only guessing he saw me post that and then thought, oh, okay, and did it.
Yeah.
That could
No,
only
no,
be
no,
my
no,
hope.
no, no. I used to do that a lot.
Okay.
And like in just random like areas, I just started doing that, and then like people started coming and getting me because I had a lot of aggro, and they couldn't kill me. Well, I didn't read. I was against
A
six.
lesson that we learned if you listen to the Game of the Year edition of our podcast.
Shut up. I was against a Sith, and I'm like, okay, bust a move or get down or whatever. Why the fuck am I dying? What the fuck?
I'm glad he's
Dead.
he's getting mad about that. Like,
Yeah.
that should be his standard.
And I died.
Let me not defend myself. I will dance as you kill me. Wait, why am I actually dying? Why is
Just like a real nerd, once something's in there and if it's removed, it's somehow broken. I love that.
So
You leave your bugs and that's what causing me harm.
Exactly.
So the fun bug of the MMO they took out.
Oh, that's not a fun bug. That is
That's a game-breaking
that's a
bug.
game-breaking
Yeah.
issue. That means everyone gets into a fight and then everyone starts dancing and no one wants to take damage.
Exactly.
It's just like, oh god, what the hell?
I want to know if that was like a developer thing they added so they can just like keep getting through stuff faster.
It might have been something in the test bugs where they had that so they could get through certain areas without having to worry
Or the
about
game
dying.
testers got
Or the
bored
game-
one day and
Or
were
it
like,
could just be the simple fact that someone fucking forgot to, or they put it in there as a protection because usually it's a joke thing. You can dance. I mean, even in Warcraft, you can dance, and it's just like, well, if they're dancing, it's clearly festive. They're in an area where they want to do this. They shouldn't be allowed to get attacked, and they thought, ooh, maybe we forgot to remove that when they're in open, they're in open combat.
So yeah, it sucks, but it's also fun. But it sucks. I like my little story though.
Breaking down no longer saves life.
I want to see that. Just the war of all the Jedis going at it.
And then they all stop, and everyone just starts breaking down. And no one, the greatest breakdancing fight ever to come to a universe.
It would be better if they took that commercial with the freeze mob when they did that. Where have you seen that in New York? Where they
Yeah.
all have that, and then all of a sudden they all just start
All of a sudden
dancing.
the music just kicks in and they all just start doing the...
That's the way that commercial should have gone.
With Rick Roll playing
Well,
in the background.
even
that
better.
was totally before the game was
Yeah, I know.
released. That's why.
Oh, let's see. Also, so we apparently have hit our peaks as far as Old Republic goes, at least for early on. Approximately, you have 350,000 people on server at a
Went
time with
500,000 now.
okay, with 215 servers going at once.
250 servers and 500,000 from yesterday. 2 days ago,
So, time to upgrade server farm?
Yep.
servers are not leggy at all.
No, I'm just saying. More servers means more people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably time to upgrade server farm.
So
This
I
is
think
definitely-
it's safe to say this game has been well received.
But the thing is, 2 weeks it's only been out,
yep.
And like the servers are not full at all. Actually, the servers are not full. It's not heavy. It's basically a lot of them are just at the standard, medium, full, or light. Only a couple of them are heavy.
Okay.
So
With population, and other than that,
I wonder how well. I wonder if
no
they have
leg.
any.
In Coruscant, there's no leg. In the Republic Fleet, there's
I'd like
no
to see
leg,
the numbers
nothing.
if they have actual statistics between regions, because I want to see who's actually playing the
I-
most
I-
between.
Yeah.
I
The
wonder
one
if
thing-
that's
the
what
one
it
thing I
is.
Asia,
really-
Russia, because usually the servers are actually separated by region.
Well-
but I actually want to see the actual numbers.
These servers like are only on like East Coast and West Coast. Unlike WoW, it actually had like East Coast or North American, and then like Europe and all that, and then they had East Coast, West Coast, and Central.
Yeah.
Like
I wonder if they're actually
I
taking
didn't really
breaks when
enjoy
they play.
that as much, just because I want to
It'd be nice if the game actually told them
know
to.
who I want to play with
Well,
on
go
my
take a break.
set. But
World
it's
of
pretty good
Warcraft
with the
kinda did
servers
that. Yeah.
and the quality of what they
When you're
have to
loading
give
something
out.
Okay.
on, it's like, remember that thing
Later
that
on in the
said?
next
Do that.
couple months, it will be
Kind of
contender
like the
for
Wii does sometimes.
about 1 million, maybe 2 million
Okay.
next month or two. That's what I'm thinking.
And then, of course, all you sad people out there that decided to buy an iPad device or an iCrap device, you might actually get your chance to play this game, as a Mac version is something that they are, quote, looking into.
They will do it.
What would the iPad have to do with it?
Well, I'm just saying Apple products in general.
They will do it just because World of Warcraft is on the Mac.
Yeah, it's
They
on
will
there, so they
put
probably
this on
wanna-
the Mac, yeah.
might as well
Hey,
go
the
across.
thing that pisses me off is way before the game came out, like way before, like early development, they had on their forum, BioWare started a thread. What are your thoughts if we made this for Mac? Went on, they filled the thread 4 separate times. They were like, this thread is full, now moving to this thread. This thread is full, now moving to this thread. Of people going back and forth. Like, the Windows people were like, no, that's stupid, don't do it. And the Mac people came in like, you have the technology. It's not making
can
you hurt
rebuild them.
you can do it. This isn't hurting you. The only reason why you're not doing it is because you
We
just
don't
don't
want to
want
spend the
to.
money.
Yeah, you got to spend the money to buy all the licensing to do it.
It's not even the spending the money part. It's the you're not going to lose money. You're not going to break anything. You just don't want to do it. And then BioWare came in and they're like, at this time we're not planning on doing it. This
They had to shut it down.
this thread is now locked. No more discussion about this is allowed on the forums.
Sounds about right.
This was Gold Case all over again
World of Warcraft did the same thing though. Basically, it was only for PC
for the
until-
longest time.
Yeah, and then it just got.
And then it picked up, and then
and then
everybody
picked up, and then
has
it went
it.
to Mac, and Mac users love it. I know because a lot of school
Yeah.
institutions only have Mac computers. Mac computers.
Even though,
would be
yeah,
great.
I'm guessing that was their idea, so that they couldn't get those people who would come in and play World of Warcraft
Dude,
at school.
everybody, when I went up to Moran,
But
everybody played World of
Exactly,
Warcraft.
but that's why they probably
What
schools
the-
probably bought those instead of PCs.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they can't play this very popular game and fuck up our server, so they went, okay, buy those. Because my school used to close down. They used to restart the server or lock all the students out of it on a daily basis because people would
Yeah,
come to school
the-
just to play World of
The
Warcraft.
computer labs usually closed at about 4 a.m., 5 a.m. for about a couple hours. That's when the server reset is.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, like, at 8 o'clock started installing World of Warcraft. And they're like, okay, I'm going to play
I'm
until
hoping Andrew was
3
there for that too. I don't know
4
how many people if you at least passed some of the game design students, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you were there at any certain time, I think around noonish, they wouldn't let them in into the library, but if you would sit in the parking lot. If you looked in some of the cars, there were people in their cars on their computers playing World of Warcraft.
Yep.
Because they wanted that. They couldn't use it from home because their internet just wasn't good enough. I was like, that's pretty fucking serious.
That actually justified the bill to go to Brown.
Exactly.
And then last but certainly not least, as far as news goes for this week, there is a rumor out there suggesting the Wii U is going to have its own app store. So
Yes.
turn that controller into its own little tablet.
I'm still on the fence of I have no idea what this device is anymore. It's trying to be so many things, and I'm really thinking that's not the best idea.
I have a friend that's actually like a Nintendo nerd and reads everything only Nintendo, and it's
He has
like,
my pity.
He has a high
like
five
I
from
think
me.
you said rumored, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually true.
It wouldn't
Okay.
surprise me. The other rumor was the
He only reads Nintendo sites, and Miyamoto actually said it.
Wouldn't surprise me.
So.
I mean, they've already said
But
that
Miyamoto
they've
also said he was retiring, and we see how that went.
Yeah, and Iwata said that the Wii U would rival the
would rival the 360 and
PS3
PS3 in power and look and stuff, and we all know that's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
You know,
Software it is about damn time.
Yeah, software and engines are
Just a
totally
couple-
based on that.
But that's
Multiple
the thing, though.
years
It may
late.
rival the PS3 and the 360, but a year later, when the PS4 and the 720 come out,
No,
Yeah,
hey, we're not naming it the 720.
20.
I will not buy it if it's called the 720.
bullshit. I'm calling bullshit
No,
right now.
I already
on that
told
one.
you I'm going to Sony this time.
I don't know.
Microsoft
Unless
has
I'm-
not given me a reason to because everything I did love, they've taken away from me now.
Unless it's a fucking circle, I'm not getting it. Just a fucking circle.
Oh, so with all that, that does bring our first cast as far as news goes to a close. We do have a little bit of movie news to cover, a little bit of comics news to cover, and of course our review of Star Wars The Old Republic. So stay with us as we will be right back.
Go to the bathroom.